All right. This lesson will go over the scales that we've been learning, the chord inversions that we should be practicing, and then the hymn that we're working on. So to start off, I'll go ahead and give you the fingering of the scales. We're going to do our scales in the circle of fifths. So we'll start with C, and then the next scale will be the fifth note in the C scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that'll be the G. So the C scale, same fingering for the first 5 scales. Looks like this in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then back down. Left hand, same thing, just in reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Then back down. Alright. Then when you play your C scale, then play your C chord and then the inversions. Use your 1, 3, and 5 in the right hand, your 5, 3, and 1 in the left hand. This is your root inversion. Your first inversion. Left hand, 5 on the E, 3 on the G, 1 on the C. Right hand, 1 on the E, 2 on the G, 5 on the C. Second inversion. Left hand, 5 on the G, 2 on the C, 1 on the E. Right hand, thumb on the G, 3 on the C, 5 on the E. And then play your root again. So you're switching. It's 1, 3, and 5, except for in the right hand, your first inversion switches to 2 in the middle, then back to 3. Your left hand, it's 1, 3, and 5, but on the second inversion it switches to the 2 in the middle. That fingering will be the same for all of your inversions. G, same fingering. We get into the black notes, fingering stays the same. Next scale is G. Again, the fingering is the same as the G scale. Then we've got the F sharp in the G scale. And then your inversions. So the right hand, G, B, and D with the 1, 3, and 5. Then B, D, and G with the 1, 2, and 5. Then D, G, and B with the 1, 3, and 5. Then back to root. Left hand, G, B, and D, 1, 3, and 5. Second inversion, 5, 3, and 1 on B, D, and G. Then 5, 2, and 1 on D, G, and B. Then the root. Next scale is the D. Has 2 sharps, F and C sharp. Fingering is the exact same we've been doing. Then your inversions. Root inversion. D, F sharp, A. First inversion. F sharp, A, D. Second inversion, A, D, F sharp, then back to root. Remember, the same fingering. 2 here on the second inversion, the left hand. 2 here on the first inversion, right hand. 1, 3, and 5. A scales next. 3 sharps, C, F, and G. Same fingering as the C, D, and G. Then our chord inversions, here's the root. A, C sharp, E. C sharp, E, A for the first inversion. Don't forget to switch to your 2 in your right hand. Second inversion. Back to the 3 in the right hand in the middle, but now 2 in the left hand. This is E, A, and C sharp. Then back to root. Next scale is E. E has 4 sharps. F, G, C, and D. Fingering is the same. The chords and the inversions, E, G sharp, and B. First inversion, G sharp, B, and E. Second inversion, B, E, and G sharp. Back to root. Now the B scale. Fingering changes. No longer is it exactly the same. The right hand doesn't change, but the left hand is different. Left hand now starts on the 4. Start with the 4 finger on the B. Then this scale has 5 sharps. C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. Left hand start on the 4. C sharp with the 3, D sharp with the 2. Thumb on the E. 4 finger on the F sharp, 3 finger on the G sharp, 2 finger on the A sharp, then 1 finger on the B. And then back down exactly the way you came. Right hand, exactly the same fingering as the C, G, so on and so forth. It's still the same. Under the 3rd, up to the 5th, over with the 3rd. Again, slowly. Both hands together. Don't forget to start on the 4 in the left hand. The chord fingering is the same, they don't change. So it's 1, 3, and 5. Right hand 1, 2, and 5. Left hand 1, 3, and 5 for your first inversion. So the root is B, D sharp, F sharp. Second inversion, D sharp, F sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp, B. That's first inversion, not second. First inversion, now here's second. Second is F sharp, B, D sharp, and then back to root. Second, first, root, root, first, second, root. Next scale is the G flat or F sharp. You'll start with your right hand, 2 finger on the G sharp or G flat, 4 finger in the left hand on the G flat. Now this fingering is completely different. Watch closely. Right hand, 2 finger on the G flat, 3 finger on the A flat, 4 finger on the B flat, then B or C flat in this scale with the 1, D flat with the 2, E flat with the 3, F with the 1, back to G flat with the 2. Left hand, start on the 4 finger. 4 finger on the G flat, 3 finger on the A flat, 2 finger on the B flat, 1 on the B, or in this scale it's called C flat, 3 on the D flat, 2 on the E flat, 1 on the F, and then finish with the finger you started, the 4 finger on the G flat, then go back down exactly the way you came. Both hands together, here we go. chords, same fingering, 1, 3, and 5 in both hands. Here's your first inversion: G flat, B flat, and D flat. I'm sorry, not first inversion. Your root. Then your first inversion: B flat, D flat, and G flat. Remember, the fingering is the same, so here we're with our 2. Still 3 here. Second inversion: D flat, G flat, B flat. Now we're in our 2 on this hand. Then back to root. And then back down. Next scale, D flat. Black notes, there are a lot of black notes in this scale also. So, start with your 2 finger in your right hand. 2 finger on the D flat. 3 finger on the E flat. Thumb on the F. 2 on the G flat. 3 on the A flat. 4 on the B flat. Thumb on the C. 2 on the D flat. Then back with the same fingers, the same way you came. Left hand, start on the 3rd finger on the D flat. 2 on the E flat. Thumb on the F. 4 finger on the G flat. 3 finger on the A flat. 2 finger on the B flat. 1 on the C. Back to the finger you started on to the D flat. 3 finger. Then back the same way you came. Both hands together now. And the chord, here's your root: D flat, F, A flat, D flat, F, A flat. First inversion: F, A flat, D flat. Second inversion: A flat, D flat, F. Back to root. Next scale is A flat. Start with your 3rd finger in your right hand on the A flat. 4 finger on the B flat. Thumb on the C. 2 finger on the D flat. 3 finger on the E flat. Under with the thumb to the F. 2 on the G natural. 3 finger on the A flat. Back down. Over with the 3rd. And then right here, make sure you cross over with the 4th, so you end back up on the 3rd finger. Left hand. Start on the 3rd finger also. On the A flat. 2 finger on the B flat. Thumb on the C. Cross over to your 4th finger. Not your 3rd. Be sure it's the 4th. 4th finger on the D flat. 3 finger on the E flat. 2 on the F. 1 on the G. Back to the 3rd. And back the way you came. Both hands. 4 finger here. Here we're going to be with our 2 and thumb. A lot of times people will want to play both thumbs together. 2 here, thumb here. Going to our 3rd here. Both thumbs on the C. 4th finger here. So we can end up on both 3rd fingers. Chords: A flat, C, E flat is your root. C, E flat, A flat is your first inversion. E flat, A flat, C, second inversion. A flat, C, E flat. Back to root. Next is E flat. Again, start with both 3rd fingers on the E flat. Right hand, 3 finger on the E flat. Thumb to the F. 2 finger on the G. 3 finger on the A flat. 4 finger on the B flat. Thumb to the C. 2 finger on the D. Back to 3rd on the E flat. 4th finger here. Left hand, 3 finger on the E flat, 2 on the F, 1 on the G, forefinger to the A flat, 3 on the B flat, 2 on the C, 1 on the D, back to 3rd, and then back down. Both hands together. Here we're going to our 4th. Be sure it's the 4th. 3rd here, 4th here. Under the 4th here, thumb to the C. Again, we've got thumb here, 2 finger here. Don't play both thumbs together here. Thumb in the right, 2 in the left. Both 3rd fingers here. 4th here, 3rd here. Don't get them confused. Thumb in 2 again. Thumb here, 2 here. Don't try to play both thumbs together. And that's your E flat. We'll stop there for now with the scales. Let's go to our hymn that we're doing. So as you practice your inversions, you get familiar with your chords that you're going to be playing while you're practicing hymns. Remember, the 1, 4, and 5 are the 3 major chords you're going to be using in any given key. 1 being the first note of the scale.